What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to beautiful Boone, North Carolina, Kid Brewer Stadium, home of the App State Mountaineers. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFB this year, the Oregon Ducks. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Ducks will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the App State Mountaineers offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on.
Breaks into the open. Makes a pass to Marker. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The short hands. It's Landry. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They'll leave it with him. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, after having 3 sacks in their last game, this offense knew they had to ID where this guy was going to line up every play, and they had to have an answer for him. Didn't have one there. He is so strong. He's so fast, and he just knows how to get home to the quarterback. He's got a 6th sense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Slips through the line. Touchdown, Oregon! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. The whole thought process is just get the ball back, and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball, Reese. Yeah, I get you, but they got... taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the... Really good execution on that punt return.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. That opening script from the offensive coordinator didn't lead to a score as they punted on their first possession. Now they have it back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looking to throw again. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their third sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
The Mountaineers will punt it away on fourth down. The last time they punted it went back for 6. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Oregon's offense will take the field for the first time. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs it.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. It's caught. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. And the Ducks will hustle to the line. They give him the rock again on second and goal. Touchdown, Ducks! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that drive.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the middle. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Well, they weren't going to give him a chance this time. They just punted that thing toward the sideline. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They go to the ground. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there. Just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Let's talk about App State. It can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Catches it at the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 45 on his way. Turning it on. He's finally run out of bounds, but not before a huge gain.
How great is it on offense when you don't just have receivers and running backs that can make plays, but your quarterback can hurt the defense throwing it and running it as well. The speed, the open field running ability, his ability to make people miss, such a unique weapon in college football, and this team's got a guy.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. He'll do it himself. Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Michigan State pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in East Lansing. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. Gives it on the option. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides the back on the option, the give. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and... Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the chat. And it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be dang. You talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Motion from the wide receiver. Creates a little space. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away.
Number 37, on to punt it away.
Takes it on the return. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. At midfield, he's got room. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Floating away. He'll pull it down. Got the first down. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Leaves him with the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Boone when that town is buzzing as it is today. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Kidd Brewer Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Mountaineers will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. He'll pull it on the read. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The give on the option. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Hand off from the shotgun. At the 20, he's got space. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's...
And the pressure gets to him again, another sack.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Got it near midfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Syracuse packed a wallop today, and in many ways felt like it packed Otto's Army with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in central New York. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the eastern seaboard.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building. And
he puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one. Matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Nestles it in at the 35. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
all right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll keep it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
55 at stake, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. The lone back's got it. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The play action fake. Got it in the middle. It's carry on. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 to pick up the 15. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, and if you're wondering why this offense hasn't scored in this game, it's plays like that. Not only have they not been able to execute running or throwing the football, they've had penalty problems, but it's turnovers as well. And here in the 4th quarter, ball security coming back to bite this offense, giving that one up.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect them.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on third down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. They got it. It's blocked.
Yeah, and how about this defense? They've been struggling all day long. You're in a huge deficit, and you finally come up and make a play, block a kick. Maybe this creates some momentum now for your offense, and maybe they can go bail you out and make this a ball game.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton.
There he goes. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
You got to give this defense tons of credit because they have been lights out. They have not allowed a single point so far, and a big reason why is how well they're playing on the back end. They came into this game knowing the offense was going to try to throw the football, but they're not giving...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The give, and tick, 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 tick. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Second down coming up. He wants to change this route. Back to pass on second down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. He's loose down the middle. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, just wrapped up another chapter in the rivalry between Florida State and Miami, and here's how it went down. Florida State may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Doak Campbell Stadium every time. The Noles have been racking up road wins since the Bobby Bowden days, and they get another one today. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Gets it past the marker. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Right back to the well.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it inside the 30. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. It'll be 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. The Ducks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They kick it away on 4th down. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, The possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way.
This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium, as we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Bruins will kick it away and start us off. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Oregon's offense comes on the field first today. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here we go. First third down of the game. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. So UCLA's offense comes out for their first possession today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
The Bruins come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
The Bruins with first and 10 here. It's a quarterback keeper. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the penalty's going to wipe away the touchdown and back up the offense. Let's see if they can overcome that mistake. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he scores! Touchdown, Bruins!
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Off the left, yellow caught to the right. We tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Gets the first and still running. Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46. Ducks pick up enough for a first down here. A quick throw out left, complete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's second down here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Sticking with the running game. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of that bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the first play of the drive now on the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Lets it fly to the wide out. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Sims. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And the Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. The quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Bruins will have to kick this away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that's a nice tackle there by the senior. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket, breaks into the clear. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot.
A deep shot to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. Coverage seat brings down the returner. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication there. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
The Bruins will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And the return will be brought down. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Ducks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. They keep him off balance with a run. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, to me, it looks like the quarterback here on this 3rd down is a little bit undecided on the coverage. Looked to be uncomfortable in the pocket. This play never really had a chance to be completed against zone coverage.
Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Got it.
And the Ducks looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here.
42.
And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out.
Ready.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Jackrabbit.
They feed the fullback this time. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get 1st downs and touchdowns. And you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn him.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown? He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's caught across the middle. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Timeout, UCLA.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Pressure is coming. Intercepted in the end zone. Could take it all the way. Past the 50.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here's a carry for the fullback. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. He reminds you on that play right there.
He's going to pull it down and run. Inside the 30. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that run play.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene.
The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. The running game has really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to... Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, anytime you come out trailing in the second half, you have the football. You want some momentum. You want to be able to get things started. This is not how they envision getting the second half going. With a sack here on third down, you're on your side of the field, 2 scores down. That's a huge play by this defense to start this second half.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. And the Bruins tussle to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
They come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The Bruins will have to kick it away. And the returner is brought down. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And now carry here for the fullback. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage.
Looking deep down the left side. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Touchdown, Ducks. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
To the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target. Caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
The Bruins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And now the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Defensive backs up on the line, showing press. Catch made over the middle. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. And the Bruins pick up enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The pass is incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. The Bruins will crank up the tempo.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Second down after that completion. Handing off on the draw play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Bruins will bring their punt team on the field now. See if he can make something happen with the return. And they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. They'll try and run it with the fullback. That run moves the ball across the 35.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy.
Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oregon.
And that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. It's caught. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The sure hands. It's Washington. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And the Bruins hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. And they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A gain makes it second and medium. We give it to the big fullback here. Has the first down and more. Sophomore run down after a nice run.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The big fullback's got it here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Hands off to the fullback. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. The fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now at 25. The shotgun handoff here. Fights off a defender. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. So second and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. Tackled, but first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. First down and 10.
Well, there he is again. Another nice completion to this slot receiver, and he picks up the first down. You know, there's so much attention on the outside wide receivers, but if I'm trying to defend this offense, I'd be worried about those one-on-one matchups on the inside against this slot receiver.
Wideouts now clustered. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Looking to throw it again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
He pulls in the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Grab near the sticks. It's Washington. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. A great catch and run for 6. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill.
And he goes down, but there's also a flag down. If it's on the defense, it's going to be a first down.
That keeps the score 40-34. UCLA 16.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, they've got him on the blitz. And the Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Second down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The punter under pressure. This is not a good kick. Returner decides to fair catch this. Defensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. First down, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Washington. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete. Trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.